Chapter 1 Languages of Computer. Let's know about high-level languages, low-level languages, some high-level languages, compiler and assembler. How do you think we communicate with a computer? A computer cannot understand commands that you may give in English or in any other language. It has its own set of instructions for communication, or what we call computer languages. Basically, there are two main categories of computer languages, namely high-level languages and low-level languages. Let us take a brief look at both these types of computer languages. High-level languages. High-level languages are very convenient for an operator to instruct a computer. These group of languages use simple English language words that are converted into machine language by a compiler or an interpreter. Advantages of high-level languages. Commands are written in simple English language. Knowledge of hardware and binary arithmetic is not required. Programs are not restricted to a particular machine only. Programs require less time and effort in creation. Disadvantages of high-level languages. These languages are not understood by computer directly, so the execution of program takes more time. The compiler consumes extra memory for the translation process. No more. The first high-level programming language was Plancalcul, created by Konrad Zuse between 1942 and 1945. Some high-level languages. Basic. Basic stands for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. It was developed by John Kemeny and Thomas Goods in early 1960s. COBOL. COBOL stands for Common Business Oriented Language. It was developed by Grace Hopper to cater to the requirements of the business world and perform tasks like developing and processing accounts, payrolls, and stock management. Pascal. Pascal is a structured programming language used for business and scientific purposes. It is named after the French mathematician Blaise Pascal, who made the Pascal's adding machine. It was originally developed by Nicolas Wirth. No more. In 1842, Ada Lovelace wrote the world's first computer program, Fortran. Fortran stands for Formula Translator. It is designed to simplify and speed up the complex scientific applications. It was developed by John Backus. Logo. Logo stands for Language of Graphics Oriented. It uses turtle graphics to teach logical analysis to children. It was developed by Seymour Papert. C. C is a programming language used often to design system software. It was developed in 1972 by Dennis Ritchie at AT&T Bell Telephone Laboratories. C++. C++ is an object-oriented language popularly used for developing system software. It was developed by Bezarin Strautstrup in 1983 at AT&T Bell Labs to enhance workability of C language. Visual C++. Visual C++ is a programming environment created by Microsoft. It is used to create computer applications for the Microsoft Windows family of operating system. C#. C# is pronounced as C#. It is a fully object-oriented language like Java and is the first component-oriented language. It was developed in 2000 by Anders Hasselsberg. Visual Basic. Visual Basic is an object-oriented programming language designed and developed by Microsoft. It provides many different tools for creating the visual environment, for example, Windows. Java. Java is an advanced programming language that derives and is ruled by C and C++. It was introduced in 1995 by Sun Microsystems and was developed by James Gosling. ASP.NET. ASP stands for Active Server Pages. It is a server-side scripting environment developed by Microsoft. It allows a Microsoft server to process a programming language. .NET. .NET is a powerful development environment and framework for developers to develop the work XML. It was developed by Microsoft. Low-level languages. Low-level languages are created according to the internal system of computer. Computer cannot understand instructions given in high-level language or in English. It can only understand and execute instructions given in the form of machine language, that is, language of 0 and 1. There are two types of low-level languages, machine language and assembly language. Machine language. Computer understands the sequence of zeros and ones where 0 is off and 1 is on. The language that uses combination of 0 and 1 is called machine language. Machine language was used in the first generation computers, but writing instructions in this language was very difficult task. No more. 0 and 1 are also called binary digits. The following table shows equivalence of human language instructions in machine language. Human language, machine language. 1, 0, 0, 1. 2, 0, 1, 0. 3, 0, 1, 1. 4, 1, 0, 0. 5, 1, 0, 1. Advantages of machine language. There is no need of translator for machine language. It makes fast and efficient use of the computer. Disadvantages of machine language. All operation codes have to be remembered. All memory addresses have to be remembered. Finding errors and removing them are very difficult in machine language. Assembly language. Assembly language is also machine dependent. Mnemonic codes and symbolic addresses are used in assembly language. Generally, assembly programs are written in modules and put together for the final run. The computer manufacturers provide different software to convert assembly language into machine language. Assembly language was used in second generation computers. Time required to write these assembly language programs was much higher, and these programs had limited access as they were specific for different processors. No more. Assemblers are software programs used to translate assembly language programs into machine language. Advantages of assembly language. Finding and removing errors can be done without any difficulty. It can be modified easily. It is easier to understand and use as compared to machine language. Disadvantages of assembly language. A program written for one computer will not run on another computer. Like machine language, it is also machine dependent. Computer languages at a glance. Computer programs can be written in high and low level languages, depending on the task and the hardware being used. Let us have a look at the computer languages at a glance. High level languages. Fortran, C, Pascal. Low level languages. High level languages, assembly language, machine language, hardware. Compiler and assembler. As you know that high-level language is machine independent and assembly language, though it is machine dependent, yet mnemonics that are being used to represent instructions are not directly understandable by machine. Hence, to make the machine understand the instructions provided by both the languages, compiler and assembler are required to convert these instructions into machine language. The software set of programs that reads a program written in high-level language and translates it into an equivalent program in machine language is called compiler. The program written by the programmer in high-level language is called source program, and the program generated by the compiler after translation is called object program. Source program, high-level language, compiler, object program, machine language. The software set of programs that reads a program written in assembly language and translates it into an equivalent program in machine language is called assembler. Source program, assembly language. Assembler, object program, machine language. Quick review. To communicate with computer, we need computer languages. Computer languages are of two types, high-level languages and low-level languages. High-level languages are very convenient for an operator to instruct a computer. Pascal is a structured programming language used for business and scientific purposes. Machine languages uses combinations of 0 and 1. Compiler and assembler are used to convert the instructions into machine language.